Well, hello YouTube. It's Earl of Pipes here on a wonderful and lovely New Year's Day, or actually New Year's evening at this point. And I hope you're having a wonderful New Year's Day. I know I sure am. Tonight I'm smoking a little bit of Quiet Nights from GLPs. I know I smoked that in a couple of videos back. And tonight, I'm going to try and keep it fairly brief, but we've got some celebrations. You can see I'm wearing my LSU gear. That's right, because we beat the defending national champions, the UCF Knights. Well, that's what they said about themselves anyway. But, yeah, it was a wonderful way to start off 2019 with LSU beating UCF in the Fiesta Bowl. Just had a good time. With that, and I hope you've had a good New Year's Day. Hopefully you didn't have to work today, but I went over to my parents and we had some ham, some black-eyed peas, some turnip greens, and it was just it was a good day. So we've had fun. It's anytime your team is winning, it's a much easier, it's a much better start to the new year. Anyway, but tonight I thought I'd talk about two other things other than just kind of Happy New Year and talk about LSU. The first one is kind of some piping resolutions I'm going to make this year for myself. And there are two main ones that I really want to try and accomplish this year. Number one is to get a regular smoke. And what I mean by that is my everyday go-to, this is what I smoke most of the time. And, you know, I don't know if this is normal, but I've gone through a phase where I'm just like trying everything, trying to figure out what I like. I know I love Latakia and all of that, but at the same time I've got a lot of different blends. I smoke a lot of different things. I normally have 4 or 5 different tins open at once. I don't really have a rotation. I don't have a go-to blend, and so I know a lot of people do, and I'd love to find that, because as I kind of mentioned in another video, I'm kind of one of those guys. I could do the same thing every day and I'd be happy with that. And with pipe smoking, I'm pretty different in that standpoint, in that I'm constantly opening a new tin, trying something different, something new. For me, Frogmorton had been kind of my go-to blend for a few months while it was in existence. Anytime I didn't know what to smoke, I smoked the Frog. And so I haven't really gone out in the past year and tried to replace Frogmorton at all, although I do have a video about Frogmorton replacement. And so this year, I'd really like to find my normal go-to tobacco. The other thing I want to do from a piping standpoint is I would really like to find a good quality aromatic that I could smoke on the regular and that I could introduce people to pipe smoking with. So after kind of my last live stream video, a lot of you guys commented on a lot of blends, and so I'm looking forward to trying those out and seeing what they're all about and what they're like. So that'll be two for me. I really don't think I've got any when it comes to pipes themselves. I don't really feel like I need any more pipes. I'm sure here in a little bit I'll always gravitate towards a new pipe eventually, but I probably need to clear out a few. I find I've got about 5 pipes that I really like and I smoke, and I just counted the other day and I've got 14 pipes, so I'm sure I probably need to do some curtailing down on my pipes if I want to expand on the pipe side of things. So that's kind of the pipe side that I want to talk about. I don't know if you can hear the wind chimes, but it's slightly windy tonight. Not bad. But kind of in my continuing theme, something that's kind of continuing from Christmas, I had a client that came in the other day, and we met for the better course of an hour. And he is a man who may have a short time to live. I'm praying he doesn't. I'm praying that he's got plenty more. But he has tongue or throat cancer. Not a smoker, as far as I'm aware. But he'll find out later this week whether it's something that he can fight or not. And as he talked, I don't know how many times you've had to deal with someone who's dealing with life or death. And you could see that there was a lot of emotion on his face. A lot of just grief, of moments that probably won't be lived, may not be lived. And he's not old. He's 71, so he's a pretty young man. Certainly pretty young for my clientele. And it just really brought home for me that old adage of you don't know how long you've got here, and how you really need to get about the business of living your life. And again, kind of comes back to those moments of Christmas. This man doesn't, when I say Christmas, I'm meaning that it's people and it's God that are the two most important things in your life. And a life lived without either of those is a life that is bound to leave you with regrets. And this man's married. He has no children that I'm aware of, but he's got a sister that he wants to make sure is, fine, and he wants to make sure his wife's going to be okay. But it's just kind of one of those kind of difficult moments in life, and difficult times in which, just difficult conversations, and how do you support someone going through that. And so, one of my things here is just I really want to encourage everyone to keep what's important, and to remember that you may not have very long here, and so to get busy doing what you were meant to do. And so hope that's not a downer on this note. I think it's a good reminder on New Year's that we've got only a set number of days on this earth, and you and I don't know how many or how few there'll be, and so we best get busy doing what we've been designed to do with the time we've got. And so for me this year, there'll be some increased focus on my children and spending time with them in meaningful ways. There'll be increased time with my wife. Certainly going to focus on my business, want to grow that. That's it. So as I look at 2019, I've told you some of my piping resolutions. I've got a few other personal resolutions, and just spending more time in the scripture and trying to lose some weight. But with all of that, 2019 I think is shaping up to be a good year. I look forward to it. I want to thank all of you guys who have subscribed, all of you who are diligently watching these videos and leaving comments. It really encourages me to keep doing it. I don't know in the new year how often I've been doing the past month or so. I've been doing twice a week. I don't know if I'll be able to continue that. But certainly as I start trying out aromatic blends, I'm going to post a lot of reviews and my thoughts on those. And so, guys, happy 2019. Happy New Year. Earl of Pipes. I'll see you around soon.